Before Meghan Markle set foot back in the UK, insiders claim Prince William reportedly sent a stern warning that could expose her most controversial behavior behind palace walls. Reports suggest that the Duke of Cambridge, frustrated with the ongoing tension and public drama surrounding the Sussexes, allegedly wanted to make it clear that certain demands and diva-like behaviors would no longer be tolerated. Sources claim this isn't just palace gossip. It's a reflection of long-standing frustrations with Meghan's approach to royal life, her insistence on having situations revolve around her, and the challenges the family has faced accommodating what insiders call high-maintenance requests. And according to palace watchers, this warning was not casual. It was deliberate, timed strategically before Meghan's UK return, signaling to her and the public that boundaries were being drawn. As Meghan prepared to travel back to Britain, sources say palace insiders were already bracing for potential disruptions. Her visits, which have often been framed as family reunions or charitable engagements, allegedly come with high expectations that staff and royals must meet. Reports claim that Meghan has historically requested personal assistance, tailored schedules, and high-level accommodations that others in the royal family rarely receive, creating tensions behind the scenes. Prince William, allegedly aware of these patterns, reportedly decided to intervene early, sending what sources describe as a direct, cautionary message. The warning, insiders claim, was designed to set limits on her demands and make clear that previous indulgences could not continue, particularly as the public eye would scrutinize her every move. According to insiders familiar with palace operations, Meghan has allegedly made repeated requests that could be considered extravagant or unusually specific. These reportedly include demands around travel arrangements, personal security, wardrobe preferences, and staff attention that go beyond normal royal protocols. Sources suggest that these behaviors have led to whispers among palace aides and staff, creating a sense that Meghan's comfort and preferences often overshadow practical planning. William's warning, insiders claim, was intended to counteract these demands, reminding Meghan that the royal family's structure and rules are not negotiable simply because of fame or public profile. Allegedly, it was a message that diva-like behavior, no matter how subtle or justified in her view, would no longer be tolerated. Insiders claim Prince William's warning wasn't just about logistics. It was about preserving respect, protocol, and unity within the family. Meghan's previous visits and actions, sources suggest, have often left royals frustrated, feeling that accommodations made for her put unnecessary pressure on staff and disrupted carefully managed schedules. According to palace watchers, William reportedly recognized that the public perception of Meghan could also reflect on the royal family, especially amid heightened media scrutiny. His warning was allegedly a preemptive measure to prevent potential conflicts, maintain order, and ensure that Meghan's return would not become another headline about royal discord. In short, William allegedly acted to protect both the family's image and its internal harmony. Word from palace insiders suggests that reactions to William's warning were mixed. Some staff reportedly felt relieved that limits were being clarified, while others allegedly anticipated tension, believing Meghan might resist boundaries. According to sources, aides who have previously accommodated her requests now expected stricter guidelines, and some reportedly prepared for potential pushback. Meanwhile, senior royals allegedly hoped the warning would prevent future controversies, reduce stress on staff, and avoid repeating past incidents where Meghan's demands became public talking points. While Meghan has publicly maintained a polished image, sources claim that behind the scenes, she has not always welcomed restrictions. Allegedly, William's warning prompted private discussions with her team, emphasizing negotiation and compromise. Insiders suggest that Meghan's team may have worked to smooth over tensions, ensuring that her visits complied with palace expectations while still maintaining a sense of autonomy. Some sources describe this response as strategic, balancing her desire for influence with the necessity of respecting the rules outlined by William and other senior royals. Those close to the palace reportedly note that Meghan's history of specific demands and high expectations was not new, and that these patterns contributed to William's decision to issue a warning. Reports suggest past visits included unusual requests for privacy, personal staff, and scheduling flexibility that often required last-minute changes. According to insiders, such behavior allegedly strained the family dynamic and caused behind-the-scenes tension that William reportedly wanted to prevent from escalating further during her latest visit. According to palace watchers, William's warning was carefully timed ahead of Meghan's return, ensuring that expectations were clear before her arrival. Sources claim this timing was deliberate, designed to assert authority and reduce the chance of last-minute complications. Insiders suggest that by establishing these boundaries in advance, William intended to demonstrate leadership, manage the palace environment, and reinforce the idea that royal protocol takes precedence over individual preference, regardless of fame or public image. Observers argue that William's warning, if reported or leaked, could shape public perception of Meghan's behavior and her relationship with the royal family. Allegedly, awareness of diva-like demands, combined with the framing of a preemptive warning from William, feeds narratives of tension and disagreement. Sources claim that the palace likely anticipates media scrutiny, understanding that any hint of friction could be amplified across tabloids and social media, adding pressure for Meghan to demonstrate compliance while maintaining her public image. Insiders claim that senior palace advisors played a key role in delivering the warning or facilitating communication between William and Meghan. Sources suggest that these advisors monitor patterns of behavior, advise senior royals on strategy, and ensure that boundaries are enforced discreetly but effectively. According to palace insiders, the advisory network ensures that rules are clear and respected, attempting to balance internal harmony with public diplomacy, and in this case, reportedly helped William convey his message in a way that maintained decorum while asserting limits. Although reports remain unverified, insiders speculate that Meghan may adjust her behavior to avoid public criticism and maintain her influence in royal circles. Sources claim that understanding William's boundaries is likely to shape her next moves, and her team may be strategizing ways to honor protocol while still achieving personal goals. Observers note that this tension between individual preference and royal expectation could continue to dominate coverage of Meghan's activities and visits, particularly as her interactions with the family remain under intense scrutiny. Royal commentators and media analysts reportedly view William's warning as both a necessary intervention and a subtle power move. According to sources, public perception of Meghan's behavior may shift depending on how strictly these warnings are enforced and whether any violations become public. Insiders claim that media outlets are particularly focused on how Meghan navigates these expectations, with speculation that compliance or defiance could shape her broader public image and influence ongoing narratives about her role in the family. The alleged warning reportedly carries high stakes for everyone involved. Sources suggest that if Meghan respects the boundaries, it could ease tensions and allow for a smoother visit, helping restore some equilibrium in her relationship with senior royals. Conversely, any perceived violations could escalate scrutiny, deepen family tension, and fuel speculation about discord, diva behavior, or internal power struggles. Insiders claim that the family is watching closely, with the stakes extending beyond a single visit to the long-term dynamics of trust, cooperation, and reputation within the royal household. In the end, Prince William's alleged warning to Meghan serves as a stark reminder that even in a world of privilege and fame, rules and boundaries remain. Sources claim that the palace is determined to maintain order and uphold protocol, even when it challenges high-profile figures. Meghan's return to the UK, framed by this alleged preemptive caution, may reveal whether she respects these limits or continues to push the boundaries of royal life. For viewers, it's a dramatic glimpse into the tension, strategy, and power dynamics behind the palace doors, proof that even the most glamorous storylines can be shaped by control, warning, and high-stakes diplomacy. Subscribe to Royal Unfiltered to stay on top of every royal revelation as it unfolds.